Excel does an excellent job of helping us organize and summarize data, as we saw in the previous resource. In future resources, we will consider how to create graphs to put a picture to the numbers in our data. But where does the data come from? Sometimes we will perform original research and create our own data. For many studies in Empire State, however, we will need to pull previously compiled data from the internet and insert it into an Excel spreadsheet. How does this work? How we proceed depends on how the data is presented. Many websites have downloadable data sets already in Excel workbooks. Other times, there may be a table of values visible on a web page, and we want to copy that information into an Excel spreadsheet. The example on screen now, taken from the website contextures.com, considers a number of salespeople, the products they sold, the unit cost, and their total sales. To copy this data, we can click in the first column, then drag to highlight the entire chart. We then press Ctrl-C to copy. We go to our Excel sheet and click in cell A1. If we simply press Ctrl-V to paste, the borders of the chart from the web page appear. We only want the data, however. If we press Ctrl-Z, that undoes the last action. Now, if we right-click in cell A1, under Paste, we will select the option that looks like a clipboard. This only pastes the text without the lines and color scheme from the web page. However, not all of our data is visible, so we need to adjust the display so that we can read all of our information. Sometimes the data appears in some other format, such as a .dat format. For example, we can find a case study that UCLA uses in their statistics courses that considers stock prices. If we click into the data set, we see a DAT file. We can click in the information, then press Ctrl-A. This highlights the entire data set. Press Ctrl-C to copy the data. Now back to our Excel sheet. When we paste the data, we have a slight problem. The data columns all go into the first column of the Excel sheet. Not to worry, we can easily adjust the data into separate columns. Click into the Data tab in the ribbon. We select Text to Columns. Excel makes a best guess about how to split the data into appropriate columns, so we can click Next. This second step allows us to create additional splits or remove splits. However, the problem did a good job and created all the appropriate columns, so we click Next. The final step allows us to set the display type of each column of data. Again, Excel did well with the display, so we click Finish. Now, our data set is split into individual columns. In both of these examples, the data is already presented in columns, which is the preferred method for entering data in Excel. But what if the data is arranged in rows instead of columns? In this example, we have concerns that the concentration of zinc is different at the surface of a stream as opposed to the stream bed. As we did with a table arranged in columns, we highlight all the information. Press Ctrl-C to copy. go to Excel and right-click in cell A1. Since we want only the text, we click on the clipboard option for pasting. However, this splits the text into separate rows. We can rewrite the appropriate headings by clicking into a cell, then editing the text. And we'll do the same for the other label. We delete the rows that we no longer need. Highlighting them, right-click and press delete. And let's fix the display. Now we will work on rotating from rows to columns. To do so, we highlight all the data, including the titles. We copy by pressing Ctrl-C. Now right-click into an open cell, such as A4. We select the fourth option for pasting, which shows rows changing into columns. Now our data is in columns. We just need to adjust the display and delete the original information. Delete. And adjust the display. And now our data is ready to manipulate.